Welcome to the live stream. I hope I didn't press the button a little too early. Let's get into it. I got to get my whole analysis done. Thank y'all so much for joining me and watching me. All right, let's get active. If you have any questions at all, please ask me. I'd love to educate you or help you. And yeah, let's be patient. All right. Give me a second here. Let me make sure my drawings are set up. Okay. All right. And then let me make sure my audio is working well here. Audio is good. All right. I think we're ready to rock and roll. Let's get to it. Okay, so higher time frame zones. Let's look for them. What do we see here? Oops, it's trash. Get rid of all our drawings here. Remove 10 drawings. All right. What do I see here? Lots of buffoonery. Lots of buffoonery. Okay, I see something that I need to mark out. Zone of interest. Okay, okay. Let's make this higher time frame. Technically, yeah. Okay, there's just so much data to look at. Okay. So I see a zone here. Mark that out. It's very clear. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. This zone has been getting respected. That's 1000% sure. Wow. Let's see here. No, this is a zone that's been respected. That makes more sense. Let's see here. Yep. No. Okay. Sorry. Let's make my decision here. There we go. That's the cleanest zone. Yep, that's the cleanest zone. Okay. Now I gotta do a zone to the upside. Ooh, there's a big one. I don't want to mark it out, but I kind of have to. Don't have a choice. Okay. And then I have one more big one above. It's okay. Let's stretch this out more. Let's make this like yellow or something. You know what I would do? I'll make it like a blue color. I haven't done that yet. Yeah, there we go. All right. Everything I need now. Higher time frame is done. Now time for me to do initial balance and my fibs. Okay. Okay, let's do my initial balance of my fibs real quick. 8:30 is where? Right here. 9 o'clock, 9:30 is here. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, and then I gotta do my, oops. I gotta do my London. Where is that? 3 to 8. Let's do it on the 1 minute. It's easier. I might have to go to the 5 second, but we'll find out right now. 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Where you at? Yep, okay. 3 o'clock and 8 o'clock. Done. Awesome. Alrighty. Now we just gotta do our highest and lowest sweep on the session. And then I gotta check news, and then I'll be officially ready. Okay, highest and lowest sweep. Let's check it out right here. Ooh, I see it. There it goes. Let's make it green. Extend it out. There's really no resistance at all. Okay. It's whatever. I think that is it. I think that is it. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Yeah. Okay, I wanted to check the 15-minute real quick, so I'm gonna do that. There's something I wanted to see on this left side. Just want to confirm the zones that I made. Yeah. Okay. I did the best I could. All right. Yeah, that works. Just making sure here. Yep. I'm not trying to play any games right now. There we go. Okay. 15-minute looks good to go to me. Wow. Okay. So we are in a 15-minute zone. It has been chopped and mitigated already, so I'm not putting a lot of faith into the holding. But there was... Oh, you know what? Never mind. I take that back. We haven't mitigated it at all yet. The blue zone has been mitigated. The zone, 15-minute zone that we're in has not been mitigated. So that means that I need to make this my main. Make a drawing on where 40% is at. Oh, it just touched 40%. Boom. Drawing has been done. Higher time frame. Okay. So our theory and everything that we have done so far, we are looking for the same pattern we always look for. We just see the same pattern on the higher time frames. On the top right, every candle is formed every 15 minutes. On the top left, every candle is formed every 1 minute. And on the main screen that I'm looking at right now on the bottom, like every candle is formed every 5 seconds. So I'm looking for the same pattern that I always look for on the 15-minute. I did find that pattern, and I did mark out that zone. So 40% of that 15-minute zone is right here. So my theory is that we're going to come in, fill the zone, and then come back down to mitigate the zone. And in that process, I will look for shorts or bearish plays. And bearish and shorts just means I'm gambling to the downside. So as you can see right here, we tapped 40%. We then had all this volume taking us to 50% of the zone. Now we'll more than likely dump to the downside to fill the zone out. But if we do not, and we continue pushing up, I would want us to ideally break this blue zone, but I'll sit on my hands and be patient. Currently, right now, there's nothing that makes sense for me to take that's bullish. I need more data, more confirmation for me to take a bullish play right now. Like I see something that's attractive that I want, but it's super counter trend right now. Super duper counter trend. Because I cannot confirm bullish just yet. Because we are in the 15-minute zone. And don't forget, everything is theory and hypothesis. Like nothing is solidified. A million things can happen. You can see how we are respecting this blue zone. It's a higher time frame zone. But this blue zone has been mitigated already. Typically on the 15-minute, we do chop and still respect zones after they have been mitigated. This blue zone is just more confluence that we're going to fill out the 15-minute zone that we are inside of right now. And if it does not, and we break this blue zone, I will look for bullish plays to gamble to the upside. Hopefully I explained everything and didn't complicate things, and you're able to put down, or you're able to gauge what I was putting down. I'm just drawing boxes on a chart. I only need, what, like $500 to pass one Tradeify account. Oh, I didn't even realize one of the fundeds had like 400 bucks in it. That's crazy. I thought I had a lot less. I've been like doing like 40 bucks or like $100 on the funded accounts. Just didn't really care like how the P&L, but I'm surprised it's at 400 bucks. It's a lot for how little I was risking. Right now it's not coming down, and typically in these situations we don't swim for long. We do end up just dropping. Since we haven't really dropped yet, it's kind of giving me the idea that these zones are not going to hold and we will continue pushing up. But I'm not going to make any impulsive decisions. I'm just going to wait and be patient, let more data happen, more candles be formed, and then I can make a decision. So I typically do find plays no matter what happens because we are on the 5-second time frame, and it's really easy to gauge direction almost immediately because we're watching so many candles on the 5-second time frame. There's something that I wanted to do. Oh, I need to get a water. The 1 minute looks good. We're rejecting this blue area. It looks like what we have been hypothesizing is going to happen. If I find a bearish play too, and we dump a bit, I'll take it. Like if this fills out, and we come down and drop and whatnot, I'll be interested in it. Let me get a water. Noah! Hopefully you're able to rewatch and hear what I said, engage direction like what I'm telling you. I know it was a lot of information, but you're the type of person to take notes because you want to understand. So if you need to, do so. In the beginning of the stream, you'll see me mark out the higher time frame zones and like everything I'm explaining. Okay, we're still pushing. Oh, I need to check news. That's ignorant of me not to do that. What time is it? 10:30 and 11. Okay, Central Time. So light news at 10:30 and 11 o'clock. Let me put those lines real quick. 10:30 news, and then 11 o'clock. Yes, I heard the end of it. I'll rewatch. Heard. Yes, sir. Let me make this 59. Okay. Let me put my red line for 11 o'clock. Then my red line for 9:40. Yippee. We have now begun. Don't see nothing right now. Where is 40% of this blue zone? Oh. I didn't realize this blue zone has so much resistance right here. A lot of resistance. Let's see if we bust through or we reject. There's a resistant line in the middle of it, and the top of the 15-minute zone is in the middle of it also. Seeing this tells me that we're more than likely going to reject this area. And if we don't reject the area, we typically will go with strength. We won't chop it. But if we do chop it, they'll suck. We'll just sit around and watch paint dry. But I don't think it will. It wouldn't make sense, given what's been going on today and the higher time frames. Like I said, a million things can happen. We never know. I'm just constantly ready for what's going to happen next, so then I can find a play in that direction. Oh, I thought I saw something beautiful forming, but I guess not. It didn't feel 40% just yet. I might take this. Yeah, I want to take this. Let's see where standard deviation is at. Oh, it's a little far still. Let's see if we reach standard deviation. Trade, create new order, sell, lost take profit. Let's just let that float. Let's get another one here. Okay. Oh, it deleted it. I didn't realize. Come on. Let's see. Let's see. Mm, mm, mm. Hasn't reached standard deviation just yet. Adios, Chris. Thanks for fixing. Thank you for telling me. I changed a few things. I was worried that my audio was bad. Come on. Reach standard deviation already. It needs to touch this yellow line so then I can press sell. But it doesn't want to. No! No! Damn it. Darn it. Darn it. Excuse my language. I'll take the order off. Let's get rid of this here. Didn't reach standard deviation. It hit 50%, hit the take profit, but it didn't reach standard deviation 100% away, so I wasn't able to take it. It was close though. Let's see how close it got. Yeah, it was pretty close, but it didn't reach it. That sucks. Oh well. Okay, just keep moving on. We'll keep it out for direction. I was hoping to catch the run, but it tapped it without filling me. Wow, wow. See, like now I'm really. Oh, look, there's this. I don't like taking zones in other zones, but if I get the perfect tap, I'll be interested in it. Wow, wow. Yeah, I would need this like break like right now for me to want to take this. Because we're standard deviation it. Yeah. Let's see if it drops. If it breaks this white candle right here, then I can't take this. Oops. Mm, 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 mm. See, it hasn't broke it just yet. I'm interested in this. Let's see. There we go. Well, everything's happening like I need it to. It's good. See if we reach standard deviation now. How's the 1 minute look? Oh, sloppy. Come on, buddy. Okay. It's done everything I needed to so far, so that's good. We haven't invalidated it just yet. There he goes. We might not even come back. Training order. Yeah, we might not even come back at all. I just see so much strength now. Yippee. Okay. I'm gonna put one more contract. Okay. I like everything so far. Everything looks good. Okay. Nice tap to it. I like it. I hope we get filled. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, let's be patient. We might not even come back at all because we have so much strength on the downside. I was hoping to catch a drop. Mm, 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 mm. Come on. How much is it? Like two, four. I only need like 500. Mm, mm. Come on, buddy. Do I see any bullish plays here? I do not. Something bullish holding us or no? Technically, yeah. Let's make it green. Didn't even see that. I just saw how our candles were acting. I was like, wait a minute, something doesn't look right. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, so this has been clearly mitigated. We're clearly coming down. Not too sure how much this is gonna hold. Okay. Let's zoom in here on the 1 minute. Oh, there's an imbalance. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Do I see anything still? No, no, no. Chicka pucka wow wow. Typically, when we break these zones to the downside, we come back a bit to make our play. So like we'll find our NNT pattern still when if we do break this. And sometimes it doesn't happen in the best ways, but it typically does happen. And hopefully it happens in the way we need it to. Like I see it trying. So we break that zone, then we begin the pullback. Then hopefully this next pullback will create our zone for us. Mm. Oh, see if it creates it. Yeah, it's doing it. It needs to reach standard deviation. That part is the part that doesn't happen. Yeah, never mind. Just gotta wait. I'm still interested in this play right here. We haven't got too far away just yet. Come on, buddy. Okay. Everything still looks good. I see something that we've been holding and respecting. I might just draw it out. Let's make it red. So that's actually a. Let's see if you reach standard deviation. Oh, it's a play that worked out. I missed it. I saw it, but I was just being ignorant. I was like, oh, no, it's chopping too much. I'm not interested. But it literally did everything we needed to do and worked out. That's pretty cool. It might even reach NNT plus. I might need to get rid of this green zone now. Okay. I like this too, because if we break, the steam will take a break and come back down. Yeah, like even reached NNT plus. That's cool. I missed it. Because here's the sweep, the swing high, the swing low, tap on the zone, break a structure after the tap, reach 50%. Boom. Since we are chopping this 15-minute zone that we're in, it kind of tells me that not as strong as I expected it to be. I wanted to go for higher R, but that would just be reckless. Still liking our zone a lot. So right now, I can confidently say that I can't gauge direction fully because we are still pushing up. So it just looks like a healthy pullback on the 1 minute. I would need us to break this low and keep coming down to confirm bearish. So my play's still okay, but I just can't go for higher RR. It'd be too risky. And higher RR would just be putting my TP at a lower spot. What it looks like, and I'm just guessing here, but it looks like we're still fighting so we can fail before we come down. So you can see the trend line right here. And I have more confluence because this green zone that we've been holding. It's like there's this, but there's no point in me marking it out because where we are at right now. But see, like this has already been chopped and mitigated. I don't need this open. It's not really gonna hold. have to take my order off after 3 taps. And I don't know how many taps we've had so far. We've had 1 tap, 2 tap. So if we tap again, I have to move on. Please fail me, please. If you are confused in any way what I'm looking at, you're confused what I'm doing, please let me know so I can explain it to you. Just trying to gauge direction again and again and again. Mm-hmm. You haven't submitted your back test yet, Noah. Get it done. Mm-mm, mm, 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 mm. Well, I'm gonna get a tissue. I'll be right back. See if I get filled. I don't think I will though. I didn't think we were gonna chop. I was like, there's no way we're gonna chop. It's not gonna happen. And we're chopping. I will pay to have a meeting with you. We're in a meeting right now. Tell me your problems. What do we gotta get fixed? I know your ass is still gambling too. How's your relationship also? That shit better be fixed. Don't be giving me no bullshit or feeding me bullshit. I want you to do better. Oh, I see something here. Oh no, never mind, never mind. Sorry. Sorry for going aggro right there. I'm not sorry. I don't feel bad. I want you to do better. I really do. Huge on visual learning. Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad that you show up to these live streams. You got to rewatch them and take notes because like I do pretty well at explaining what's going to happen, and typically whatever I say happens most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time happens. And if like I'm always prepared for what direction we go. So I'm always just yapping what's going to happen next and like how I'm ready for that circumstance to happen. But I have a million live streams, so you can watch them all. There's even ones where I make mistakes and like I clearly state like why I made the mistake, what the reason was for. Like there's always a reason. There's never. It's really really rare when I take a loss due to probability. It's really rare. It's always typically just like I missed something or I wasn't paying attention. It would help a lot to see you help me submit a bad test on my setup. Watch the videos and take notes. Stop being ignorant and lazy. It's like if you were showing up and it's dreadful and studying is dreadful and all that is dreadful, you can't expect a doctor's salary with McDonald's effort. Like you need to put med school effort in. Because I can sit there and help you all day, but it's like you're not really gonna learn anything. Like you need to do it on your own. But I promise you, after like 2 or 3 back tests, you get the hang of everything. Like everything clicks, everything's a lot easier. You understand everything. Because I tell you like what to do, and you submit your back test. I tell you how to submit it on the videos. And I nitpick your trades, and you just get better and better. And the more backtests you submit, the faster you'll learn. Money to learn, god damn it. Yeah, you got to pay med school money and then put in med school effort again after that. And all that studying and all that, excuse my language, was this bullshit of work and work and work and years of school to be a doctor. Gotta rewatch back to his videos. Yeah, you do. I have to remove my order on here because we tapped way too much. If we break this low right here, I have to take my order off because that means we just tapped too much. And rewatch it back to his videos. No, you're good. Please ask and please seek help with me again and again. I would always love to help you. Just need to put in more hours studying. That's what it is. That's what I'm like nagging at you about. It's just because you're lazy. And like no disrespect. I've been there, we've all been there. Pretty sure people who are watching have been there before. Everybody's just lazy. Because you have all these hours in the day. And imagine if you just committed 3 or 4 hours to this or to backtesting, like you'd go miles ahead than you've been these past few weeks. Okay, I have to move on with this trade. I really, really want it. I don't want to move on, but it doesn't follow my rules. We tap way too much. We've been floating for too long. I just can't take it. There's no point in me. I don't want to gamble, so I'm not going to take it. I promise you, Noah, if you just did 30 minutes every day or an hour every day, like imagine how far you'll go in 5 days or how far you'll go in 7 days. I had a mentee, you can look at his journal. His name's Adrian. He just did the grunt work for, I want to say 30 days. He was doing 3 backtests a day. I did it for like 3 weeks or 2 weeks, maybe even 4 weeks. I need to double check. But you can look at the date when he submitted it, and you can see how fast he's progressing because all he did was just show up. And if he can do it, you can do it too. Even Peter also is a good example. If you look at his journals, his submissions are slower, and his like you can tell the difference between Peter and Adrian by Peter being an older gentleman and Adrian being younger. You can see like how patience is paying for both of them, and they're both showing up. It's just like proof in the pudding that you just need to show up. That's it. And you can. I know you will too. Like you have a family. Also, if you're feeding all your desires like gambling and nicotine or THC and so on, lust, quick relationships, side relationships, like just all the excuse my language, but all the bullshit holding you back, just sacrifice it for a month or two and just focus on yourself and focus on trading. And then you can go back to all your BS after because you'll understand everything already. You'll see with a lot of profitable traders, the ones who party a lot and like who go out and feed those desires don't really grow. They stay stagnant. They all talk about how they end up growing when they let go of all these instant gratification habits. But this also applies to everything, not just trading. The last thing you want to be doing is watching stuff and then it's basically just mental masturbation and you're not taking action. But it just means you're lazy. And the great part about recognizing where you're wrong is that we have direction on how to fix it. It's not your fault, but it is your responsibility. I really, really want to take this still, but we tap too much and that doesn't align with my rules, so I'm not going to take it. But I am feeling a large amount of FOMO. I'm like fiending, like I want to take it. I just know I need to relax and not be impulsive. You know what? Let me change this so I can stop getting FOMO with myself. Let me make it a different color. Yeah, there we go. It's better. Mm-mm. Mm. It's a lot of buffoonery here. Just sitting and waiting. Oh, if you're still listening, Noah, I would maybe just stick to one trade a day. I've come to realization that a lot of mentees benefit from that. It helps you be more patient and slow, and then you can switch to two trades or three trades. But I would just stick to one. What I've learned is that a lot of the mentees don't have patience. Like that's like the key thing that I've been noticing. And typically the ones who do have patience have children or like a loving partner, supportive partner, because they've been able to practice patience. Mm, 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 mm. I even had a mentee like complain. I asked him, I was like, "Is there anything that you can nitpick about the course and stuff?" And he like nitpicked like, excuse my language, and I love insight, but he like nitpicked the most dumbest things. And I told him, I was like, "You seem like the type of character to not take action and get anything done." Like he was just nitpicking the wrong things, like spelling errors and other things. Uh, but like it just showed like he had no. I sent him a whole message. I was like, your habits and character is telling me that you're this type of character, and this is what you need to do. And lo and behold, I was right. It's I say it again and again. A focused fool will go miles ahead than a distracted genius, and that's from Alex Ramosi. Dude, yeah, I love the "it's not your fault, but it's your responsibility." Because like a good example is last year. I just until last year I started reading. I hated reading. I never could read. I like never even like made the effort to read, but I know I needed to. Then I spoke to my grandma one time, and she was like, "You just don't know. Like no one's ever really like gave you or talked to you or told you. Like you just don't know." Because I struggle. I have ADHD, so it's really hard for me to read. Uh, and that's when I started doing research and stuff. And then I heard the whole "it's not your fault, but it's your responsibility." It's like I needed to be an adult, and I read now. Like I make it a habit to read. It's pretty nice. But I have to read a page more than once, like three or four times for me to gauge information. Like I have to show it for myself still. Yeah, dude, it's so easy to say that we're working on patience, but it's so, excuse my language, but it's so fucking hard to be patient. It takes like it took me, I want to say 3, 4 years to be the mentality I'm at now, but it's only because I've made so many mistakes. And I have ADHD, so like it's made everything so much harder. But just understanding like what triggers me and understanding my emotions and like how I can guide myself to do better has really, really put me like where I'm at now. And even still, I still slip up here and there. I spoke to this 15-year-old little girl recently, and she has a stronger and greater mentality than I do, which is crazy to me. And she even said it herself that she's always working on it and always trying to do better. And she's living in a tough environment. I guess that's just kind of what made her have this mentality. But it's just crazy. Like it's all perspective. I saw something the other day too. Was if you woke up and you knew that your entire family would die if you did not complete this task, you would get the task done. Like no ifs or buts. It really is just all perspective. I see a baby play right here. I want to take this. I like this. Give me a second here. Center deviation. Oh, oh, can I catch it in time? Create new order. TP. Stop loss. Stu 2. Okay. Let's put another one here. Trade, create new order. Stop loss. So nice. Okay. Let's see if we get filled here. This is really nice. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. If we take a loss, we take a loss. I like this a lot. Let's see if we get a tap. Okay, it's a tap. It's as perfect as it could be. Oh, all those orders got failed. Oh, wait. That's scary. Oh, damn. Watch the stop get smacked. No, please. Please. Yay, we got a win. Oh, let's make sure we're closed. Oh, no, we're still open in a position here. Crap. Make sure to close it real quick. Ah, I hate when that happens. Yeah, let me flatten this one. Okay, I think all my positions are closed now. That's a tiny ass play. Nice. Okay, nothing is moving still. Everything is closed. That was scary. The funded account keeps not closing my position. But I think it's because I have all these contracts or all these micro contracts on the funded. Sorry, my mic died. I don't know why I did that. Let me check real quick. Oh, see, I don't know why it doesn't show my executions. Oh, it's because it's on. I'm stupid. It's on MNQ, that's why. I'm gonna see real quick. Ay. It's gonna show my. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, how many contracts was it? 418. Ooh, I see. I'm understanding now. There's just a bunch of contracts. Okay, let's go back to NQ. All right. Yeah, not bad at all. Let's go. I wanted to risk a bit more, but that's the most I could do because of contract size. Okay, let me go over my trade real quick, and then we'll end the stream here. So what I saw, what was happening, I did not like how we're in this range, but overall, we were continuing to move lower and lower. We were still respecting this yellow zone here. We have yet to mitigate it. There's also a 15-minute blue zone, this giant blue area, that was telling me that we were still bearish. There was so much uncertainty, I was unsure. I saw us reject this area up here. We started to come down, and on the way down, we had our NNT pattern get created. I spotted it almost immediately. I did like all the volume coming out of it, and I loved how the tap was just so perfect right here. I saw it and I said, I want to take this. I saw the reaction here. I was even more interested in it. And then we came in. I'm not going to lie, my anxiety went high. I was scared that my stop was going to get hit, but it's whatever. If it would have got hit, it would have got hit. And then my TP, to my surprise, got hit. I'm following direction, going down with the trend. And yeah, I had to manually close the funded trade because it only filled X amount of contracts. There was a lot. It's crossed right now, so the funded account is trading MNQ, so it's trading 18 contracts instead of 5, and so whatever the number was. So yeah, I think that was it. And then if you want to see how I gauged my 15-minute time frames, here they are. Here is this main one that we're swimming in, that we've been chopping. The swing high, the swing low, the sweep. Price came out. No real clear tap on it, but we've been respecting it again and again. Let me show you right here. Respecting it again. And then we come in. We have filled 50% of this 15-minute zone, and looks like we're about to come fill it out. This blue zone that we've been respecting, let me show you. We go left, 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 left here, and it's right here. The same NNT pattern that we're always looking for. The swing high, the swing low, the sweep. It just even mitigated and tapped it. And this has a resistant line in the middle of 50% of where it's at. What a coincidence. That gives me more confluence that this blue zone is going to hold. So I have these higher time frame zones marked out for me to help me gauge direction on the lower time frame. That was my confluence for bearish that were coming down still. And wow, look at this. Keep coming down. I wouldn't have been able to go for higher RR here because I would have got wicked out up here. Okay. That's it. Yeah, I think I explained everything so far. I didn't think we were going to chop. I won't lie. I'm surprised we did. But if we look at the 15 minute didn't chop. Just the 1 minute did. So I was too focused on the smaller time frame, as always. All right. I think that is it. One of the accounts need like 220 to pass. That's just one trade. The rest need like, the other two accounts need 2K, and the funded made like $50. But alrighty, gonna hop off now. Thank y'all very much. Gonna continue just working on these evals on the streams. I might stop the streams for a little bit. I'm not sure yet, but I will continue the mentorship and the post and whatnot. I'm not sure yet, but right now I'm gonna continue doing the streams, doing one trade, and then hopping off. Okay. Well, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining me, and thank you so much for talking to me, Noah. I hope you put in work. You show up for your job more than you're showing up for yourself. That is proof. That is guaranteed. When you start focusing on yourself more, start getting your back test done, get your entire bubble, your area, and your environment around you as consistent and as non-chaotic as possible. So you can feel good, you can practice patience, then you can come behind the screens, do what you need to do, not feel rushed, and yeah, that's it. All right, an easy life is a hard life is an easy life. I love y'all, and I'll TTY y'all. Oh, please leave a like, please, just so this stream can like spread around and whatnot. Like it can get recommended to other people if you like it. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, I'm hopping off now.